This is the Mariah Report. News, pop culture, and all things Mariah Carey.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Martin Burgess.
And I'm Dan Enriquez.
And we've had a really tragic week this week.
Yes, there's been tragedies, but there's been good announcements. And so
ups and downs.
Yeah, hey, life is a roller coaster, baby.
I know.
Yes,
So the big news of the week has been that we lost Olivia Newton-John.
A legend.
An icon.
Yes.
Huge news for Australia. This is a national tragedy over there.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yes, of course. Of course.
Now, tell me about what your experience with Grease was. Because when I was growing up, whenever there was like a rainy day at school, or you had to be inside for some reason, the teachers would always just throw Grease on.
Oh, really?
So I was watching that thing at least once every 2 months.
Really?
Yes, and it was like just this thing of like this American crossover with an Australian superstar, but also like cross cultures are happening. So it was like, sort of like wholesome entertainment. It's based about going to high school.
Right. Okay, so let's see how it all fits in.
So it was all just like the safe thing to make kids watch. And it was fun. Like it's a fun movie.
Oh, of course. All the songs and everything.
Yes,
Of course. I don't know if... I mean, I didn't grow up like that. I mean, I think I didn't watch Grease until, I was in my teens probably. And I probably only watched it through completely less than a handful of times.
Oh, really?
So I was not into the Grease, but I was definitely into Olivia Newton-John. And I'll tell you why I was really into Olivia Newton-John, and it had nothing to do with Grease or Mariah for that matter, because she did do so much more.
Yeah.
Even now, like watching some of the news stations do sort of retrospectives on her, you see how big her career was before Grease even came around.
Oh, yeah.
So she was like Grammy-winning songs galore. Like she was singing it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then Grease happened.
Right.
So for me, I mean, I knew Grease, but what I really knew was that music video of hers, Let's Get Physical.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that is homosexual, and I love it.
Very campy. Very campy.
The men in the gym.
Yes, and back in the day, also very scandalous as well.
Beyond scandalous. Some places wouldn't even play that video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And so, yes, it was very a scandalo, but I loved it. Like whenever like I would see it like pop up, and this is probably like late 80s by the time I saw it. Cause like, we didn't really grow up with MTV, but I'd see it here and there. So I was like, oh yes, show me more. What's going on? Where are the boys?
Yeah.
So that's what I remember the most.
Yes.
So yeah, it was also #1 the weekend I was born in 1982.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Look at that. Olivia.
Yeah, so that's my sort of like, that's what I remember the most. But also Grease, of course.
Grease is the iconic.
Yeah.
I want to say that Grease, not on, I don't know if it was the same level at the time, but Grease was probably for her that moment that Whitney had with The Bodyguard, where now she's a mega star all of a sudden.
Like everything changes.
Yes. The career was there, but now it's been escalated.
Yeah, like you're now not just like a regular household name. You're at like the top of the list of household names.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And influential. Look at all the people that, pay tribute to her. Mariah Carey, one of the greatest singers in the world, is paying tribute to her. All the Australian girls are paying tribute to her as like, the inspiration and the icon, and everyone's trying to be like her.
Oh, of course.
But she's also just such an enjoyable person to watch all the interviews.
Yes. I mean, that is another thing about her is she was just so nice. Like she is that like, nice mom on the block.
She is.
That just everybody loves. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just civilized and sophisticated.
Yes.
She was a civilized, sophisticated, and, an impassioned woman.
She was.
You know what I mean?
She was also... Oh, we lost the light.
We lost the light. That's
okay.
all right.
Don't worry about it.
Listen. Hey.
Yes. She was also moguling in Australia a lot. Like she had a range of water.
Not water.
Actual water. She didn't try to poison us like some people did.
With all the sugar?
No, it was regular water. And she was still at the airport too.
Oh, really?
Yes, she was smart.
All right,
Selling
girl.
water.
She was doing it.
And she had wine too. Do you know what?
You know what? She was
Wait
doing
a minute
now.
Maybe this is where I get the ideas for Mariah from. But it worked.
Yes.
It worked.
Absolutely.
It
You have
worked.
to brand yourself in many different ways. You know, another thing that I was reading about her, and I think it was the Physical album, that whatever that album was, she was one of the first what they called like visual artists, where she put music videos and like they played it on television.
Oh.
Like she did like videos for all the songs, very like Beyonce Lemonade.
Really?
That's what they said in this article.
Oh.
I mean, I don't have any proof, but that's what they said.
I didn't realize that. Maybe it's on YouTube somewhere.
Maybe. Yeah. But like she was like ahead of the game in a lot of ways. So, you know, people think she's just the girl from Greece, but she's so much more. So much more.
Yeah, yeah.
And that performance she did with Mariah,
Iconic. Yes.
love it.
Yes.
So that was in Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne. Yeah.
Okay. and 1998 Butterfly Tour.
It was. And it's on the Around the World.
Yes. It's captured.
It is. And you know what's funny? I remember back in the 90s when I guess I saw Around the World and saw that part of the of the tour. I remember thinking it was kind of cheesy.
Oh, really?
Just because it was back then, you know, Greece was kind of overdone at that point. I don't think the nostalgia of Greece had kicked in. Because I was like getting out of school having to watch it for a million times. So I was like, whatever, Greece, who cares?
Yeah, you're like, okay.
But now I'm watching it like this week. I'm like, wow, it's so good.
It is so good.
Mariah sounds amazing.
I mean, Mariah was singing, girl.
Singing.
Yeah. No, I think that was like that for me because I think I wasn't so like into Greece. I thought that was a great moment. I was like, oh my God, like, of course, like perfect match.
Yes.
You know, and of course, Mariah's loved her, you know, for many years and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, the video Heartbreaker, when she's like watching the video screen in the movie theater and she has that short wig on, that's a scene from Greece.
A recreation.
Yeah,
yes.
a recreation. Like people, I don't know if people know that or not, but like that definitely, it wasn't a recreation. The scene isn't with Olivia Newton-John. It's with that other character who like, you know, was making fun of, you know, Sandy.
Yeah. What's that song called? Like, Look at Me, I'm Sandra D?
Yes.
That song. Yes.
That's the song. That's the song.
But they're in the whatever Mariah's doing in the Heartbreaker video, that's what they're doing in the movie.
Yeah,
they're
like jumping on the bed. They're all in
fun.
their like pajamas making fun of.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's two versions of that part. It's when Jay-Z's rapping. We see it, right?
No. Yes, it is during the rapping part.
Wait, pause. So we're talking about Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker video. Within that, there's scenes that Mariah recreated of Greece.
That are on the television screen.
On the movie screen.
On the movie screen.
Yes, in the video.
In the video. Girl, it's a screen and a screen and a screen.
It's layered.
But so she does these two scenes of classic television or classic movies. One is from Greece and the other is with Jay-Z when he's in the hot tub from like Scarface.
Right.
And again, Mariah's in that short wig. But that's the video version that a lot of people don't see.
That's the rarity.
That's the rarity version.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But the one that everyone sees on YouTube is the Greece version.
Right.
Yeah. So we love that.
So Greece and Olivia are, you know, integrated into Mariah's influence.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I also remember during the Butterfly Tour, Mariah talks a little bit about the Butterfly Tour on the Rosie O'Donnell show when she goes there. And she talks about how Olivia Newton-John came backstage with her daughter and they were, you know, it was so nice and everything. But I also remember first hearing about that sort of encounter backstage in Australia in like one of the newspapers or like what were they called?
The tabloids?
The tabloids. They had pictures of Mariah, Olivia Newton, and Olivia Newton-John and the daughter. There was pictures. And I wish I could find them now, but I remember seeing them in the tabloid and I was like, well, I got to rip that out and put it in my pocket.
Yeah. So Olivia has been around. Yeah, she's part of the culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a huge loss. You know, I think there's a really good piece, an interview with her recently from, I think, 2019 with Gayle King.
Yes.
Talking about the cancer. You know, she at that point was still managing it. Like they weren't able to get rid of it, but she's a big advocate for medical marijuana now. She found that's really helping.
Yeah. And it wasn't at one point her husband or her boyfriend was growing the marijuana for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honey, she was in-house production.
I know.
Look at her.
She had that ranch. Why not? Just grow your own.
Exactly. So, yes, she was doing good. And again, she had her foundation and all that. So she was always giving back and doing good things because she was, again, just the nicest woman.
I know.
So heartbreaking.
I know. John Travolta gave the tribute as well. I feel bad for him. He's been losing a lot of people.
And his hair, but
yes, but that's been gone.
Yeah, that's been gone, honey. Oh yeah, exactly. But I mean, listen, this is what happens when we all grow older.
Yeah.
It's just a part of life, and it's sad. But she made a great impact.
Huge impact. She fought long and hard. She had the first diagnosis a long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
So she really...
She's a trooper, honey.
Yeah.
She made it through. That's how it goes. And, more power to her soul.
Do we want Mariah to do like official cover of any of her songs?
I mean, maybe. But I think what we have is already is good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have it because here's the other thing a lot of people don't know. Like you see from around the world that she and Olivia Newton-John did Hopelessly Devoted to You, but also in New York at the Z100 concert where Mariah was wearing just a tiny little bikini.
Oh, with the G-string hanging out?
With the G-string hanging out? Yes. They also did it there as well. But there's like less footage of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard vocals from that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a couple of clips out there, but yeah, it's not the whole. I don't have the whole performance, but there's a couple clips. And also, I think that's the same night that she went and recorded the "My I'll Stay a While" music video, or she just borrowed that same outfit because that's what she's wearing in the music video too.
Oh, and
the same hair.
And the single cover.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she went straight to the apartment?
Yeah, why
party?
not, girl? She went to the house party right after, singing with Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah. I guess.
Yes. So, I mean, that's another little known tidbit. But also when she was doing the One to Infinity tour in Vegas, I think is another time that they were together. Oh, but we can't even forget about the time when Mariah was at the American Music Awards. And Olivia Newton-John introduced her.
Oh, yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Mm-hmm.
They've been hanging out. They're friends.
Girl, they go way back.
They love each other. There's lots of clips of Olivia doing interviews talking about Mariah as well.
Yeah.
Well, they love each other.
Poor Mariah. Her heart is broken.
I know.
She did a great little tribute on the social media for Olivia Newton-John, so that's cute.
Oh, should we read it?
Yes, let's read it.
Why don't
what
we
does
read
she
it?
say? We got to let the people know. Otherwise, they got to look it up themselves. But we could do a forum.
I think that's what our job should be.
I mean, we are the report.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Okay, so Mariah says about Olivia, I first fell in love with Olivia's voice when I was a little girl and heard I Honestly Love You. Oh, that's a good song too. Songs like Magic, Suddenly, and Have You Never Been Mellow showcased her beautiful airy tone and signature sound. And then there was Grease. I was obsessed. I dressed up as Bad Sandy for Halloween in 5th grade. Oh, the outfit, that was the scandalous outfit.
Oh, yes, those pants.
I dressed up as Bad Sandy for Halloween in 5th grade, and I thought I was everything. Years later, the one and only Olivia Newton-John actually walked out on my stage in Melbourne, Australia, and we sang our hearts out together to Hopelessly Devoted to You. This is a moment I will never forget. Why did I just get chills? That would have been a huge moment for Mariah.
Feeling it.
Yeah, because imagine little Mariah in her Halloween costume telling her, one day you're going to be singing in Australia with Olivia. I was also blessed to be in her presence on many other occasions, and she was one of the kindest, most generous, and lovely people I've ever met. She will be missed. She will be remembered. She will be loved. Olivia, I honestly love you.
Oh, so sweet. So sweet.
Damn it.
A moment.
So, yeah,
but
she's
yes,
gone.
I know. But her legacy lives on.
Yeah. Someone was making fun of Grease recently, saying, what kind of message was that? Like, 1 minute you're the wholesome good girl, but if you want to get the guy, you got to turn into a hoe. And you get him. I was like, yeah, well, that's what you got to do.
I mean, look at the girls now.
Exactly. That's what you got to do.
Hey, that's just the world we're in. But isn't it interesting how, like, her wearing those skin tight black pants were like this scandal of all scandals back then,
and
now
cigarette.
it's like, and the cigarette and all of that, and now the girls don't even wear pants.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know,
and nobody says anything.
It's normal.
Times have changed.
Yeah,
but we like change.
But do you see how like Olivia was a scandal back in the day, the physical video.
Yes, honey, she was a headline maker.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Did you ever watch Xanadu?
No.
It's interesting. It's one of the
I've heard the music from it, but no, I've never watched it.
I would put it in the same bucket as Glitter, maybe.
Okay.
It's not like Schindler's List, but whatever, it's fun.
It's fun. It's cute.
Yeah.
Then it's watchable.
Exactly.
As far as I'm concerned. But rest in peace, Olivia. She will be missed.
Definitely will be missed.
But I think we should take a quick splash break. We'll come back with other festive Mariah news. We'll get festive with it, guys.
We will.
The Mariah Report is supported by podcastcbd.com. Use the promo code REPORT to get 10% off of any purchase and free shipping on orders over $50.
Dan, I'm so excited to bring this product to our listeners because it's something that I've been taking for a while now. And at podcastcbd.com, you can get something called Wild Gummies. They come in the raspberry flavor. They are delicious.
Now, I've been hearing everybody in the streets talk about CBD this, CBD that, and I have no idea what CBD is.
Think of it as a natural compound or even as a supplement that you add to your health regimen. So CBD is something that your body makes naturally. Your brain makes it, especially after you exercise. And so taking a gummy gives your body a boost. And I actually used to be a skeptic until I realized that I was doing it completely wrong.
Well, what were you doing wrong? How are you supposed to do it right?
So when I first tried it, I was just taking one dose. I wasn't even measuring how much I was taking. I just tried it and hoped for the best. And really nothing really happened at all. I didn't feel anything, didn't do anything. So I just thought it was bogus. However, somebody explained to me that what you need to do is measure how much you're taking. So for example, the gummies, the wild gummies, they are 25 milligrams a piece. And then so you know the dose, and then you take it daily to get the benefits.
And what are the benefits of these CBD gummies?
So the main one for me is that I used to have horrible sleep issues. I couldn't get to sleep, couldn't stay asleep. I would wake up in the middle of the night. I wasn't falling asleep until 2 a.m. It wasn't good. So I started taking these to help with that. And I found it really did help me fall asleep earlier. And I was able to stay asleep, and I was waking up refreshed as well. That was the main benefit of it. And I also found it really helped with my anxiety that I had. It's brought me back from anxiety attack several times. It kind of just takes the edge off it. Again, completely natural. And then the shocking thing that happened was it really cleared up a lot of my joint pain after a couple of weeks. And unlike taking a Tylenol or something like that, that just covers up the pain and temporarily relieves it, it actually got rid of the inflammation in my joints.
Well, these benefits sound real yummy to me, so I might need to go get some of these gummies.
Yeah, so make sure you head over to podcastcbd.com, use the promo code REPORT to support this podcast, The Mariah Report, and get yourself some premium lab-tested hemp CBD products. Hey listeners, this podcast is made possible by the generous support of our Patreon members.
And you can become a Patreon member for as little as $5 a month, cancel anytime. You'll get exclusive access to bonus content like our after show, where we get into all kinds of other hot topics and fun shenanigans.
So if you cannot get enough of us and this show, head over to www.patreon.com/The Mariah Report and join in the fun today.
The link is in the description below.
Okay, welcome back. We're here reporting the news about Mariah Carey, and we actually have some big news. But before we get to that, a funny little tidbit we should throw in.
Yes.
So I think I said it on this show. Maybe it was on our Patreon show that we do, which, by the way, if you haven't joined, head over there. It's a good time. It supports this show. We need support.
And you get all the juicy gossip over there.
That's the stuff.
Yes.
And there's content, too. So, it's not like live. There's tons of back catalog you can go listen to as well. Hours of entertainment.
Hours.
However, at some point I was talking about, and it wasn't just me, but I was talking about how when I was in New York, there was a Mariah-friendly bar that we love and still love,
yes,
called Rise Bar.
Yes, we love Rise Bar.
Love Rise Bar. They play Mariah content all the time on the video screens. I think I was complaining because we didn't have a Lotto video available, and they were playing all the new girls. And I was thinking this would be the perfect opportunity to throw in the Mariah Lotto remix.
Right.
On the video screen.
But there's no video.
Right. And at the same time, I didn't see any Mariah clips played. And so I declared that they're no longer Mariah friendly. However, I got a message from our friend to the show, Emily McNamara, who hosts karaoke there every Tuesday at Rise Bar.
Yes.
And she issued a statement that it is Mariah friendly. It is still a Mariah friendly place, and that I'm incorrect. And so,
well, you have been corrected, girl.
I have been corrected.
You have been corrected. It is a Mariah friendly bar. They were always playing Mariah. Yeah. I guess we just don't go there often enough now,
right?
To like see.
But I think I stand by my statement. If Mariah had something new, they could throw it on,
and I'm sure they would.
Yes. If there was something
but
new.
There's nothing new.
Exactly.
So, like, let's get it together, girl.
Yeah.
Where's the newness?
Yes. Because, right now, I'm sure it's all Beyonce all the time in there now.
Oh, I mean, well, maybe rightfully so. Like, she's new. She's got something new.
She's got new stuff coming out. She's banging out the good content.
Yes.
Because, a big hot topic was that Beyonce did the Queen's remix with Madonna.
Yes.
Of Break My Soul.
I think it's fabulous.
It's pretty good. It worked out really well.
I mean, that's how you do it.
Yes.
And I think if Beyonce were to do something like that with Mariah's like old classic songs, like think of like, what if she were to bring something like Honey?
That's the hot suggestion.
Oh, is it?
That people are saying in the streets.
Well, that could be really good. Or like even like, because a general public fan favorite is Always Be My Baby. It's not?
No, it is.
Oh, okay. Am I lying?
No. Actually, it's so funny because I went to a store today and I walked in and they're playing Always Be My Baby.
Oh, it's a general public fan favorite.
It just for evidence. It is a general public favorite.
It definitely is. I mean, it's our favorite too, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Beyonce did something like that with Mariah, that could be epic. It just has to be done properly.
My only hesitation is that we just did stuff with that. The bunny version.
Yeah, but no one knows that.
And the TikTok version.
That's only us, girl. Only we know that.
The Beyonce fans don't know about that?
No, they don't know about that. They certainly do not know about the Little Bunny version. Which actually I have, because you could on the streaming. It's on the streaming, and it came on my shuffle the other day, and I was like,
cute.
This is so cute.
It's very cute.
It's very cute.
Yes, lovely.
Lovely. But anyways, so maybe, hopefully, Mariah can go and get a remix with Beyonce, because that'd be great, because people have been wanting them to work together forever.
Well, now that I see it's doable.
It is doable.
It is.
It is absolutely doable.
Yes.
Speaking of our Mariah friendly bar
in New York City.
Mariah's coming back to New York, baby.
Big announcement
this
week.
Here we go.
Great announcement.
Yes.
So
we've been waiting.
Yeah. So the Global Citizen concert is happening now. That's been going for many years now in Central Park. I think Janet did it last.
Oh, did she?
Before the pandemic.
Oh, probably. Maybe last year she did it.
I think it hasn't been pandemic.
It hasn't been pandemic
friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
can't
then.
remember. I think they've taken time off.
Okay. I feel like Alicia Keys is always doing it.
Yeah. She would.
She's always doing it.
But basically it's to help the world.
Yes.
To raise awareness of like sustainability and
climate change and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Like, we need to be aware.
Yes. Anyway, so they have a big concert in Central Park. You buy tickets. The money goes towards those things.
But there's concerts all around the globe, too.
It's almost like a Live 8 sort of situation.
Very much so. Very much so. And Mariah's going to be headlining.
Yes.
In New York City.
Central Park.
Gaggy.
That's gaggy.
I love it.
I know.
I mean, I'm sort of upset I'm not going to be in New York for it, but...
Same. Tickets are on sale already. And previously they sell out fast as well. So if
they're still there, get them. Get them and reasonably priced.
Reasonable.
Very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Yes, like $150 maybe.
Yes.
Plus, taxes and Ticketmaster fees, so now it's like $1,000, but that's fine.
Exactly. The fees and fees. Just looking at the website fee.
Right. You came to Ticketmaster.com. You thought about it. Bitch, we're charging you.
Yeah. All those fees.
But it's going to be an exciting show because they have other big names there.
Yes. Metallica.
A blast from the past.
Right. But then I was thinking, would it be gaggy if it was a Metallica Mariah crossover moment?
I mean, I don't know what song, I don't know how that would sound. But
Okay, why is my brain going to Chick?
I thought you were going to say Enter the Sandman.
No. Mariah's rock and roll album.
Oh, that could be interesting.
You know?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If it's not Divas Live, Mariah doesn't like to perform with other people.
True.
You know how we were all dying and begging and pleading and, giving our lives for Mariah to perform Lionel Richie and herself and Endless Love?
No.
She would never.
She was at the back door.
No, she was
at
gone.
the restaurant.
Honey, she was home.
Yeah. Left.
Honey, she had changed the wig and everything.
Yep.
She was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I just feel like Mariah wants to do her show and she ain't playing with nobody else.
And she's out of there.
But there's like great people there.
Yeah.
Like Metallica could be something really good. Like we know Mariah can do a rock metal song, like, because she did bring it on the Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Which is not Metallica, but in the same sort of genre.
Yes.
We also have the Jonas Brothers. And I think she's very friendly with the one.
Priyanka's hosting it.
Yes, she's hosting it, and her husband is the Nick.
Is Nick? Yes.
Yes, her husband. Yeah, and we like him.
And he's a Mariah fan.
Yes. Maybe they could do backup for a Mariah song. Him and the two little brothers of his could do backup.
I'm not okay with that.
No.
Cancel that.
Why? How come those European boys can do Against All Odds, but the Jonas Brothers can't do?
We've moved on from those.
We're not doing boy bands anymore. Is that out? Okay.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Against All Odds and those boy bands, one of them was on the radio in Australia recounting a story.
Yes.
About how it all came about and how they went to Capri to record Against All Odds, and then she went to Europe and they're hanging out. It was really fascinating. I think we retweeted it on our Twitter at the Mariah Report.
Yeah, it's a great little story.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show how amazing Mariah is. Like, she's like...
As per usual.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, we love it.
So the Global Citizens also performing is Usher, Her.
Oh.
H-E-R. SZA.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
Is that right?
That's what it says.
All right. Well, Mariah needs to get with those girls then.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
Metallica.
Forget about the Jonas Brothers. Forget about Metallica. I want her.
And a bunch of others.
Oh, that will be tons of fun. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah. You take your picnic blanket, take some snacks.
I mean, I will say I'm not down for like a big in the middle of a crowd thing. I mean, just because I'm tired.
No,
not because
same.
of coronavirus. I'm tired, girl.
Yeah.
You got to carry your picnic bag all the way in the middle of the park. Then you got to like find a spot. It's probably muddy and dirty. They got bugs everywhere.
It gets hot. It actually gets really hot because there's no wind in the park.
Oh, yes. I don't know. Because last time when I saw Mariah in the park for...
The Philharmonic?
Yeah.
That
was civilized because we snuck in to get chairs.
Yes. I didn't have a chair.
We snuck in. I forget how we did it, but we snuck in and we just stole someone's seats. But otherwise, you had to be over there. And I was like, girl, I can't do it.
Well, for that reason, I was like all the way at the back where there was space.
Because you can't be up close
and crowded
because then it's too crowded.
Yeah.
So see how it's so complicated.
But it's fun.
It is. Listen, it's an experience.
We're telling you these things now so you can be prepared.
Yes.
Get your ice water, your fan, your blanket.
Find out where exactly you want to be sitting.
Exactly.
That's all. You got to take into the factor all of this in.
Exactly.
But yes, that's going to be a great show. And we have not seen Mariah on the stage for 2.5 years.
Has it been since like the Caution Tour?
No,
because Christmas.
No, even because she did right before the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
she did like
Vegas,
3 or 4 Vegas shows.
You're right.
So that was February 2020. So it's been 2.5 years.
Over 2 years, yeah.
Girl, that's a long time. But actually, if you think about it in the terms of Mariah and her career, Mariah didn't used to be on the stage all the time. She would do a tour maybe every 4 or 5 years. So like, it's not been that long, but ever since Vegas started, it's like, girl, I want you all the time. I want you all the time. And then when she gives us great Christmas shows and then she gives us the Caution Tour, it's like we've become so accustomed to seeing Mariah live on stage, which,
But then she confessed to us on Masterclass, it blew her voice out.
Yeah. It's too much.
So we're going back to the way it was.
Yeah.
2 year breaks.
Yeah, and the other good thing about this Global Citizen is it's going to be streamed. So if you're not there, you know, with your picnic basket and your blanket and all the bugs, you can watch from the comfort of your home.
Wait, is that true?
It is.
How do you watch it?
Girl, it's going to be streaming on ABC, the Hulu, the everything. You didn't read it?
I just stopped at the Mariah part.
Oh, you don't go beyond that.
I don't need to know anything else.
Yes, it's gonna be streamed live. So
Yay.
yes, girl, yes.
That's
all of
exciting.
That. So we'll all be able to see it.
This
it's global.
This
it's global.
is what she needs to do. Is do these one shows where we can just all watch it at once. Mm-hmm. No need for a big tour.
Exactly. I mean, we do want like a little show here, a little show there, like Vegas, or like a lamb tour. Maybe a Christmas show here, maybe a Christmas show there.
Oh, here's the word on the street.
Oh, okay. Ooh, tell me.
So because of this situation, the Global Citizen, I forget what it's called. Something called Global Earth. People are saying new single vibes because of the magnitude.
Okay, wait. I got it. So the concert is when? The 24th?
Of September.
We might have to pull out a calendar here and look at the dates.
Does that fall into our mathematical equations?
It might fall into our mathematical equations because Butterfly 25 is going to be like September 16th. So she could like drop something Butterfly 25, get everybody riled up. Then she does her little, Global Citizen. So she's showing face and giving vocals. Mm-hmm. Everybody can see it on their TV. And then she rides that, and then Christmas comes, and then boom, new year, new album.
That's the plan?
That's the plan.
But see, now that we're talking about the magnitude of the Global Citizens, I think I want my new single now. Oh, you think new single, then album after Christmas?
Maybe not a new single, but she's going to give us something Butterfly. So we might get something new.
At Global Citizens.
Maybe not at Global Citizens, but maybe streaming. I don't think she's going to perform a new single. Okay, we got to look at the history of Mariah's career. Like, we got to go back. We got to start studying this stuff now. How many times has Mariah released a new single and as a performance? Only
Hero. Thanksgiving.
3 times.
Okay, well, now's the 4th.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's just highly
You're
unlikely.
acting like I'm talking like it's never happened.
No, I'm just saying it's very rare. It's very rare. And I think that Mariah wouldn't not do that. But you never know.
In this day and age, it just makes sense to have it on streaming today, right now, and then perform it on the day. Oh, I'm talking about today being the 29th of September.
Yeah. Well, I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just saying. Is that something you would like? You're not going to get it.
I guess. You're right. Thanks for bringing me back down to earth.
Well, it would make total sense, but I just feel like maybe, but we're going to get something new from her around that time. You know what I mean? We'll get something new Butterfly related. It just might not be like new album is what I think.
Do you know what my brain just imagined? Do you know it'd be fun if she was on the Global Citizens singing Fantasy, and then special guest Lado pops up and does a quick big energy and bounces out. So it's more fantasy heavy. And
then
a dip of Lado.
Yes, and she's the guest then.
Yes.
That could be cute.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That could be cute. But she's on tour, so what city is she going to be in with? Is she on tour yet with Lizzo?
She might be, but we can do maths. Maybe
we can
cross over.
Listen, somebody can work the dates out.
Why don't we investigate that? Actually, someone who knows maths. Because,
or just dates.
Because what if it's the Lizzo Lado tour and Mariah pops up over there too?
That could be good too. But we want Lado to be the guest
on the Mariah show. Yeah, but Mariah can be the guest at the Lado show.
Okay, well, we could do that too.
We can do multiple things.
Listen, we got a lot of things we could do.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things we could do. There's so many possibilities. And we are going to wrap up the show very shortly. But before we go, what are your desires for like a set list for Mariah? Do you think she's going to do a full set list? Like 10 songs? Or do you think it's going to be more like 5 songs? Because she is the headliner. That's what they claim.
If she's headlining, I want 60 minutes.
Minimum. Minimum.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's going to do? You think she's going to do Hero?
Ugh.
You think she's going to do My All?
Here's the thing. Okay, let's take the temperature of the streets.
Right.
What's happening in the streets? Beyonce is into house music. Madonna's doing her disco remixes now. She just booked out the roller skating rink in Central Park. Madonna. People want to party.
People want to party.
We're out of the house.
Yes.
I don't want soppy my olds and soppy heroes.
Yeah.
We want to have a good time.
Or, I mean, maybe she could give us like maybe one hero, but I want the big things. I want, you know what I want? I want the fantasy like she did on the fantasy tour, the Sweet Sweet Fantasy Tour. All the mega mixes.
Of the remix.
So she could do the same thing with the Always Be My Baby.
Wait,
where it's
do
one,
that and then dip Lotto in and out.
Yes, she come up.
Throw
yes,
the
she's
Lotto.
like, because you got 7 different versions of fantasy.
Yes.
So then the Lotto version of fantasy comes and she pops out.
Throw that in. Why not?
But you know what I mean? Like she could do a lot of those medleys that she's been doing of the remixes and things like with the Always Be My Baby.
But make it fun.
You know what I mean? So everyone gets the song that they want, but they also get like a club version.
Well, now I want my glitter medley back.
Oh yes. Well, throw that as always.
And I want the new Loverboy now.
No, that would be fun though. A new Loverboy?
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yes.
That could be really cute.
I know.
But yeah, I just hope my overall thing is I hope she doesn't give us like a ballad heavy set. Like maybe if she does like a really good Vision of Love, okay.
I can skip it.
No, because sometimes if they're really good, they're really good. Same thing with Hero though. Like if she gives us a really good Hero, then okay, girl, we got you.
I would take a hero.
But not a Vision of Love?
It was one or the other.
You can't have one ballad. One ballad, that's it.
Don't kill the vibe.
Well, yeah, I get that. But you also, you want to sing, the classics.
This crowd, the Global Citizen crowd, they're the kids.
Well, that's true. She has to do a Make It Happen. Is that worthy? It's not worthy.
Well, she's gonna
pencil that in. Pencil in emotions. She can do a good emotions.
I don't want emotions.
Girl, what do you want? You're sing all the songs. Those
you
are
put
some
me on
of
the spot. That's why I'm like not agreeing to anything.
Okay, fair enough. But I think like more of her up tempo stuff.
Yeah. Do we want Honey?
Oh, definitely a Honey. A Touch My Body. You know what we're definitely gonna get? Obsessed. We're getting obsessed.
Oh, gosh,
watch us not get obsessed. I think the kids like Obsessed, the younger crowd.
Heterosexuals love.
I think they do because I came across one the other day and they said, "Oh, I love Obsessed," and I was like, "Of course you do."
Throw it in there.
Yeah, throw that in there.
Maybe
sure.
just speed it up a little bit. Throw a club beat onto it or something.
Yeah, but not everything can be club. We gotta, not everything
Slow it
can
down
be
a
club. Like, I think Obsessed is enough of a. Well, what if she comes out there with "It's Like That"?
I could be okay with that.
Okay, maybe.
We came to have a party.
Yeah, I think that could be okay.
That could be cute. That could be cute.
That could be cute.
Because remember when she did it at that AIDS fundraiser event, I forget what that was, and it was like post that not great era. Remember
what was she wearing?
Black.
Tell me
dress.
what she's wearing, then I'll know.
Black full length dress, and then she did the knee. She was bending down on her knees signing autographs.
Oh yes.
That was a banger. That came out good.
That
turned out good.
And it had like down on each side.
Like
yes, like almost like
safety pins. Yes.
Okay.
Dress.
Yes. Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
So it worked for that, and that was fun.
Yes. Yeah, it can work. It can work. Yeah. So I'm thinking she's gonna give us the classics. I just don't want it to be ballad heavy. So it's like that, Honey, Emotions. That chick, I'm That Chick would be cute.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
She's going to have to do We Belong Together. Everybody knows it.
See, that's going to be the ballad then.
I'm okay with that as the ballad.
Okay. I'm okay with that too. Yeah, officially.
But I'm on the Jamaica version.
Oh, well, you're not getting that because this is on television, so she's not giving us any of that. But yeah, so if Mariah needs help with her set list, just watch this, girl.
And be more confused.
Exactly. And hate us. It's fine. It's fine. But anyways, all right, we're going to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys for listening and watching over here on our YouTube channel.
Don't forget, head over to YouTube and hit subscribe. We're almost at our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a big deal for us because we're new to YouTube.
Exactly. So here we are, just trying to get a subscriber here, subscriber there.
And if you're listening on your favorite podcast app, please hit the follow button because that actually has a big impact and helps the show grow as well. And then they also tell us when you don't follow, so we know you're listening.
Did you know that? I was like, they do?
Yeah,
no, they do. Yes,
they tell us.
Like they say how many is following compared to who's
just
listening.
So please hit follow for us. That helps us out a lot. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
The Mariah Report is produced and edited by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Hosted by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Graphics created by Sean Marks. Theme music created by Ereezy Beatz. Thank you to the listeners who support the show on Patreon. If you'd like to show your support or for more information, visit the show notes in your podcast app.